So these are my two Mr. Pat blankets. You'll have to let me know in the comments below which one you prefer. What a journey this blanket has taken me on. In the end, this is what it looks like. And as you can see, I didn't do the best with the hand stitching, but I did my best. And then the corners, 3 of them look like this. One of them looks like that. And this blanket just needs to go to its new owner because I'm done with it. I'm ready to move on. But I did want to document and show you guys. I wish this blanket had... I wish I had been smarter and thought more carefully before I used that backing. In the future, if I wanted to use that backing, I would put a layer of batting between it because I think that would have stabilized it. But anyway, I'm going to give it to my neighbor. If you're not aware, Mr. Pat was our neighbor, Mr. Pat and Miss Dorothy, and he passed away first, and then she did shortly thereafter. They were brother and sister, and we loved them both. And I was gifted with some of Mr. Pat's clothing to make into blankets, and so I made myself one, which is the one with the blue jean, the larger one. I don't normally deviate from this pattern right here because I just love this pattern, but I did deviate in this quilt. I don't remember why, but I just did. This one is also made with a blanket, but it's not as stretchy. The material is not as stretchy. It's more like, it's very acrylic. It's not an expensive blanket. This one is one of those real soft, fuzzy things, and it just, I wouldn't use this kind of blanket again. Let me know which one you like the look of the most. So, what do you think, Red? You like that one? Do you like that one? Do you like that blanket the best? His hoodie says, "Every snack you make, every meal you bake, every bite you take, I'll be watching you. Life is good." And then it snaps. His hoodie can actually go over him for when it's really cold. See? He's very handsome. He's very handsome. But for weather like this, it just stays down. Right? I've been very happy with all of the Life is Good dog products. So, right, Red? Yes. Yes, Grandma. Yes, Grandma. Say hi to the vlog, Mark.
Hello, the vlog, Mark.
Mark made the chicken soup because I didn't end up making it last night, even though I told you guys I was going to. I didn't make the bread either. So he's still on a business trip. Can you believe he's still on a business trip? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go have the soup and the sandwich, and then I will show you what I've been working on this afternoon. So what I'm working on here, I've never made anything like it. It is a book cover wrap. So this is my bullet journal, and the idea is you just wrap it and you put something here like a ribbon to tie around it, which I haven't decided what kind of ribbon I'm going to use yet. But I came across these people who do something called slow stitch. And yes, it is early morning. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. But I had a good night's sleep. So I started this yesterday, and I just took some squares that I had already cut, and I didn't even like, what do you call that? I didn't even like turn the fabric and iron it and sew it together like that. It's all raw edge and it's all stitched by hand, and it looks, let me see if I can get it to focus. It just looks very primitive, and that's the point. And I will link, I may go ahead and show you some of the videos on my big screen, but I will link the videos down below that really inspired me. So what I'm going to do now is cut this, because I don't want it to be wider than the book. And this probably won't get washed, but if it gets washed, it'll just probably like add to the, and I didn't think about this before I made those. I just made a little boo-boo there because this pin, oh well, I guess it's going to add to the charm. And whenever I make quilts, I am really hard on myself as far as I can never get it perfect, you guys, but I try my hardest. I aim to make it as nice as possible. And yeah, I just realized that I may lose some of these stitches and I may have to go back, but that's okay. I guess it's part of the process. So the point of slow stitching apparently is meditation. So let's see what happened. So this did get ruined in this section right here. I'm going to have to fix that. And that is what that looked. This is going to be the inside, by the way. So I'm going to put these pins back. And this is not a tutorial, because I've never made one of these before. I am not qualified to make a tutorial at this point. I just found out about it, and I thought that would be a great Christmas project, because I like interactive Christmas. I like Christmases that are interactive. So this does get a little bit bigger, and I didn't measure it. But yeah, so apparently the whole point of slow stitching, that's 8 inches, is some sort of meditation. That's 8 inches. That's 8 inches. But it's a little bit longer right here. So if I just cut from here to here, so what I'm doing now, you can't see very well, but I have these scraps of fabric, and I'm just laying them on my backing fabric, and I'm following the advice of the tutorials as best I can. And yep, I will show you. I don't know that I have enough fabric, to be honest. I mean, I have plenty of fabric, but I don't know if I have enough fabric right here. So I may have to go into my scrap bin and get some more little scraps. I don't really have a scrap bin, but I do have a place where I keep my fabric. And I was trying to avoid getting more, just because that means I'll have to go fish them out. Just get out the bin, and it's in the back of a closet, and yeah, I don't really want to do that. But I'm going to continue and see if I can get all these to fit, and I will show you what it looks like once I get the pins in and I start working on it. So the tutorial I saw said to use these little pins, because you're going to pick it up and stitch it, and you don't want the pins to stick you, and you're going to get stuck probably, but these are not as bitey as the bigger ones, like these tall ones. Bless you. So what I have to do next is, this is what the back looks like, is just thread my needle, and I'm going to use this. I don't know if it's cotton or polyester. I know you can't buy spools like this anymore, but I'm going to do a running stitch, start at the edge and then just go. And I don't know how long that will take me, but that is the next thing I have to do. And you can see I don't have many scraps left. I don't want this blue color on here, so I took that off. This actually has a hole somewhere, or maybe I cut that piece off, but I have this piece left. Oh no, there's the hole right there. I have this little scrap left, and I have this left if I need it. Now, the one thing she said to do, which I didn't follow completely, is you need to leave like a 1/4 inch, and I didn't do that. So I may have to fill in with those little scraps, but we'll see. But the next thing I'll show you is the pins will be out, the running stitches will be in, and yep. I'm going to leave room in the middle of both sides, because I think this is going to be my front, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to leave room here to put the string. I don't really know what you call it, but you know, the piece of material, the string, whatever, that you wrap around the whole thing. So yep, I will show you what it looks like when I'm done basting it. Well, it's not really basting, because I'm going to leave the hand stitches on there, and that's part of the charm. It's part of the process. So I'm about to eat lunch. It's like 1:02, and I was advised by a friend to rest. You all right, Almond? Almond, you all right? So I ate some toast with, blackberry jam for breakfast. I had my 2 cups of coffee, and I'm going to have leftovers. And that's the plan, is to rest. Yep, so I'm going to eat that, and actually I need to go. I just heated it up in the microwave. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the Vlogmases that I'm watching. So I'm going to turn you around. Okay, so the first one is Marion's World. I just started watching her. But as you can see, she calls it an December Advent Diary. But, yeah, she's doing Vlogmas. I don't knit, but she's a knitter, and I watch her. So if you're a knitter, you might want to head over there. She also has a beautiful family, and yep, I'm enjoying her Vlogmases very much. So as you can see, Inspired by Nikki is doing Vlogmas this year, and I think this is the first year she's ever done it. So yep, I'm really enjoying her Vlogmases. I'm also watching This Little Wonderful Life. She has another YouTube channel called Little Drops of Wonderful. She's a knitter and a crocheter, and yep, I'm watching her Vlogmas as well. And there's my microwave, so I'm gonna go eat, but I just wanted to show you guys the Vlogmases that I'm watching. And if you have any suggestions for Vlogmases, any that you are watching, please let me know in the comments. So, yep, I will see you later. Oh, I just had a nap. Oh, you can't tell that I took a shower and did my hair today, can you? Oh my gosh. So, if it wasn't Vlogmas, I would not be vlogging because I'm not feeling great. But I've committed to vlogging the whole month, so I'm going to try to vlog a little bit every day. But yeah, I took a nap, and a friend of mine told me to rest. And so I laid down. First of all, what I put on this morning to wear. Are you ever like really thirsty when you wake up from a nap? What I put on this morning to wear, I was like fishing through my closet for something to wear. I was like, this isn't right. I have clothes under the bed. I have like holiday clothes under the bed. Not that I'm gonna wear holiday clothes around the house, but I don't mean holiday like ball gowns and, you know, I mean like green shirts. So they're now all on a pile, and I have my hands on my hips. Leila. They're now all on a pile on my bed. And I laid down. I shoved the pile over, and I laid down, and I fell asleep. I don't have to cook dinner tonight because we're going to have the leftover chicken soup. I need water. So I just got some things from Amazon, and I'm going to cut into them. And if I can show you, I will show you. I ordered myself, I checked Walmart first, and they were about the same price. Excuse me, but I didn't get them, and I don't know when I'm going to be going back. But I needed a new gold pen, so I got myself a gold and silver, and these were no more expensive on Amazon than they were at Walmart. So while I was on there looking for other things, I just went ahead and bought them from Amazon. Ooh. So I got myself a taser. I got Kate a taser. I got Kate one of these last year for Christmas or the year before. And then I'd been wanting to get myself one on Amazon, but whenever I tried to buy one, it said I couldn't buy one from Amazon. So I went to the website and I was going to pay shipping. And I just never did. So, I wanted one because the dogs don't like the sound of the taser. Not my dogs, but, just dogs in general. Let's see if it works. I know exactly how this works because Kate has the exact same one. You switch it to on, and then so yeah, it's working. And then this one you charge. Kate's you plug into the wall. This one you have to charge with a USB, but whatever. And then the last thing, I want to show you, I ordered some books from Thrift Books. It's a Christmas present for Kate. And she doesn't watch my vlogs. But on the off chance that I'll just show you a little corner. On the off chance that she is watching my vlogs, I don't want to ruin any surprise. I love this. Oh, it's so pretty. I want some coffee, but first I'm going to cut up my address. I know it's one of those, I don't know, do y'all cut up your addresses when you receive things in the mail? I even shred envelopes that have our address. I don't know anyone who would actually go digging through a nasty garbage bag full of food and trash can waste and get your address. I certainly wouldn't, but I'm not a criminal, but it's just one of those things that's ingrained in me. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'm probably boring you guys to tears, but if you're watching me, you're probably watching because you're a friend, a relative, or a glutton for punishment. I'm just joking. A friend, a relative, or you just have a connection with me in some way. You're a loyal subscriber, and I deeply appreciate you. And I would love to actually meet all of you in person one day. Wouldn't that be cool? But, yeah. What was I talking about? I need more water. I'm just washing out my milk frother, which is very exciting for you all. I did have to replace my milk frother this year. The one that I had before was wonderful and it lasted a long time, but it didn't go out. It just stopped frothing the milk really well, and I don't know why. So, yeah. How are y'all doing? What's the weather like where you live? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it temperate? It's been very, I was going to say it's been gloomy today, but it hasn't. It's been sunshiny, and I feel the weather is so beautiful. We don't have to have on the air conditioner or the heater, and I feel like I'm wasting it by being sick. There's nothing I can do about it, but I just feel like I'm wasting the beautiful weather by being sick. So, Anyway, I'm going to make some coffee because I want some coffee. Red. You need a treat? Good boy? Yeah? Age before beauty. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I think you can have a half of one. And you can have a half one. Now those drops are from that tongue right there. I did not perform that as aesthetically as other vlogs that I watch, but cheers. That coffee has chocolate and cherry. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy this cup of coffee. It is 5:15, and even though I just woke up from a nap, that's what I'm gonna do. What do you have there? Is that a bug? Do you have a bug? This pincushion got caught in my wrap. So I started stitching this before I decided to take a nap, and my stitches got a little wonky. So I do need to put a pin right there. I couldn't see very well because I wasn't using a light. And where did they go? Right here, they went a little wonky. But that's okay. With the slow stitching, each stitch is supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to meditate while you're stitching. and each stitch tells a story. Well, that seems a little ambitious, right? Each stitch doesn't really tell a story, but you know, some of them are going to, because you're going to remember, like this went wrong. So I'm just doing, hopefully you can see that, just doing like a running stitch until I get to like a really thick part of the project. And then, yep, I'm just going to keep stitching and hope for the best.